bottom will be that way we don't have any. Does that make sense?
Yes, you will always have, the way that we do it, I always want to have 3 parts. This part, which is the green only at the bottom, this line, which means equals, and then this right side, which will be a number. So we stay that way. That's the way I'm going to do it every single time. Okay? Unless I change my mind. No, but that's the way I'm going to try to do it. Okay, this will be an excellent one. You guys tell me, what am I going to put here, Cassandra?
3 rectangles.
Okay, good start. 1, 2, Edward, I'm coming for you. 3. Edward, what else do I need to put in that space? I'm thinking this, and she's already taken care of this part. You're right with the yellow. Yep, 8 yellow. Exactly. And like I said, I'm just going to 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice and easy. Okay. On the other side, Maria, what would you like me to put?
The red.
How many?
-4.
You're absolutely correct. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Remember, this is the part where we go from this section and we copy everything down. This is a pretty picture, isn't it? This time. Got all of our colors. That was a good idea, Cassandra. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What did I say can only be in this space? It's green. How many do I have? 3 long green rectangles. So that means I have to get rid of all of these yellows. In order to get rid of the yellows, I have to cancel them with their opposite, which is the reds. So I'm going to attach red to each one of these 8 yellows. I've done 4 so far. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I just did what on that left side, Christian?
You added 8 yellows. You added 8 reds.
I knew what you meant. Okay, I added 8 reds. I have to add 8 reds here. I can't attach anything, can I? Because if I start attaching red to red, I end up with rectangles, and that's not what I want. So I have to actually just put them in the space. How many?
8.
8, because that's what I did to this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. However you do them around there, it doesn't matter in this section. It doesn't matter. Is that what you're kind of asking about? Okay, so now you see? Just don't attach them if there's no yellows. Just put them in there. Now, this is where we cross out our 0 pairs. 1, 2. How many 0 pairs am I going to cross out? Yeah, 8. Do I have anything to cross out on this side? No. And that's okay. That's fine. It's not the crossing out you have to do to both sides. It's just whatever you put in the spaces to add or take away. Well, we're adding. All right. Before we move to this section, what is the number, the integer, in this space here?
-12.
Negative 12. Let's write that here and circle it. The negative I don't care about so much right now because it's being covered by the color, the red color. But I have 3 rectangles. I need to figure out 3 groups of what will give me 12. How can I split 12 into 3 groups? 3 groups of, I'm hearing it over here, 4. three groups of 4. So I'm actually going to put these neatly across. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this rectangle is going to have its own group of 4. And this rectangle will have its own group of 4. Let's just translate what we have in this space. The green rectangles make 3 what? X. Yep, you're right. This vertical line means equals. And then my number I already have from up here, yeah? Negative 12. Well, that's great, and we need that, and we'll need it later for sure when we get rid of all of the diagramming. But right now, I don't really care what 3x is, I care what x is. So I'm just going to take one of these x's and pull it with its group. And so 1x is equal to 4 red squares, which as an integer is negative 4. And I'd actually like us to go ahead and show that with checking our work. So let's do that now. We always check our work by writing the equation we started with. 3x plus 8 equals negative 4. What am I claiming that x is equal to?
4, negative 4.
Negative 4. So I'm going to write that off to the side here. And if I just put 3, negative 4 in space for that x, if I just put a negative 4, that would look like 3 minus 4, and that's not what we want. What's happening between 3 and x? There's a relationship there. Something's invisible between them. 3 is being multiplied by x. Kind of remember that, sort of? Kind of, sort of? Say that a little bit louder, please.
When you have a number between parentheses and there's nothing between, you always multiply.
Exactly. So we're actually going to put parentheses. So 3 times, not x, but my claim. What's my claim?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. Because we need to remember that's a multiplication that's happening there. Plus 8 equals negative 4. So just like my picture, I need to prove that this side of the equation equals this side of the equation. So here comes a bunch of different integer rules. First, we have to multiply because of order of
Operation.
right. A positive times a negative, think of your triangle. A positive times a negative equals a negative. What's 3 times 4?
12.
12. So we have a negative 12 plus 8 equals negative 4. Now I'm adding negative 12 and 8. Okay. Same signs are different.
Different.
Yep, and we're in that other folder in our brain, not the multiplication division folder, but the addition subtraction folder. So, they are different signs, meaning that you take the difference, so we're going to subtract. Excellent. Love it. What's 12 minus 8?
4.
4, but I need to decide whether it's a negative 4 or a positive 4. Cassandra, preach.
Because 12 is bigger, absolute value is bigger than 8, so you take its sign negative.
I could not have said it better myself. Edward, what does absolute value mean? Stephanie, I know you can help him. Think about 0.
It's a number.
It is a number-ish.
A number away from 0.
Okay, you're getting there.
How far a number is away from 0?
Exactly. Edward, is negative 12 farther away from 0, or is negative 8 farther away from 0? Which one's farther away? Negative 12. Okay. so sorry. There's our equals. And there's our -4 that drops down again. Is this statement true?
Yes.
So, since we checked our work and it turned out to be true, we are absolutely correct, and x in this equation is equal to negative.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, please, loudly.
Okay. When you see where you break that line in the parentheses in, where did you get those parentheses?
Because, excellent question. If I have 3x, that means 3 times x.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's literally 3 x's. 3 times green rectangles. 3 green rectangles. Get what I'm saying? Okay? Kind of like 3 groups of a green rectangle. And so I just replaced that 3x with my I replaced the x with my plane, which was negative. That was a very good